Oh, boy. Listen, if you can't stop them, shoot them. We've got the whole breakdown on Trump's epic to some speech and fatal for other speech. All this and more on tonight's Uncuffed Monday.
The growing calls across the nation to defund the police.
To end policing as we know it.
Off the charts violence in New York City. 11 people shot in just 8 hours on
This is
Sunday.
about the police officers who every single day put on that uniform and they run towards danger when we run away from it.
Guns up, giddy up. Welcome to Uncuffed. It's Uncuffed Monday with Derrell White and Eric Tansey, two former police officers, now comedians, bringing you all the funny crime news that we can give you on this beautiful Monday, catching up from the weekend. Today's show is brought to you by ghostbed.com/Wolfpack, officerprivacy.com/Wolfpack, and Manscaped, promo code Wolfpack. And it looks like somebody over there got their manscaping on.
No, I didn't shave my balls. Just the top of my head. The peanut you can see. I left the other two peanuts hairy. They hairy as hell.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't manscape?
Hell no, man.
Bro, you got to get on that Manscaped
I ain't gonna be
4.0
scratching my balls
lawnmower.
all day in public and, gotta walk like I'm wearing.
No. Listen, the Manscaped 4.0 package, it comes with a crop preserver. So after you use that lawnmower, which is like the little motorized with the non-nicking technology. Non-nicking. Say that 5 times fast. See how racist it gets.
Right.
Say that real fast. You'll get racist real quick.
Not for me.
Yeah, not for
Maybe
me.
for
For me. Now I want to do it. Anyway, it's got the little light. You can shave in the shower with the little light. Shave all your little pubes there. And then you put the crop preserver on there. It's anti-chafing, anti-itch. And then there's a ball deodorant. Keeps your balls from sticking to your low. Bro, if you're going out to the comedy clubs and then you're going out afterwards, doing that thing that y'all do.
And if you get lucky and get some, get your ass still in the shower. You just
really?
can't-
You ruin the mood by being like, hang on, baby girl, I got to go take a shower.
Yeah, right. And I'm gonna invite her in there too, because I know her. I know that thing stank too.
Name a guy that says baby girl that isn't a little bit rapey.
Baby girl.
When I feel like a guy calls a girl baby girl, he's a little bit rapey.
He gotta be old too. Old dude.
Creepy.
If it's an old dude, then yeah, you be like, that he a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
He old dude, he a sugar daddy. He say that because cause he is old. He recognize she young could be his granddaughter.
Hey,
He
baby
don't give a
girl.
damn,
Come
'cause
on
that
over
ain't
here.
his granddaughter. So
That's a big old moth. The Mothman Prophecy just flew into the studio tonight. I left the doors open because it feels so nice out here. It feels so nice outside. But I did. So check this out. As we're going through the crime news today. By the way, that promo code Wolfpack. Anyway, Trump calls for police to shoot shoplifters as they leave stores, dude. Listen. I don't care if you hate Trump so much. People out there are just like, I hate him. One of the coolest things somebody ever said to me was Miss Muhammad Ali. She said to a crowd of people, I had her on a live podcast at a brewery. And when she mentioned Trump, like some people like cheered and some people booed. And she was like, y'all act like y'all know him or something. She was like, listen, y'all out there that are like, I love Trump. Y'all don't even know him. And then she's like, and those out there that say I hate him, they're like, y'all don't even know him. She's like, I've been playing golf with that dude every week for 30 years. Yeah, she was pretty cool. But anyway, love him or hate him, this dude says some shit that's just so crazy.
But he's always said things like that. I mean, he's an entertainer. He rich from the business side, but he's always been in the camera. He's always been, a multi-billionaire, and then when he got his own television show, you're fired or whatever, and this and that, it just, you already saw how he was. And then when he made the announcement of he running for president, nobody took him serious. They were like, man, Trump, man, he's full of shit. And then when he went out on the trail, he had to act crazy and do crazy shit to get people to think like him.
Right.
Like, yeah, fuck yeah, Trump, vote for Trump. And then the other ones that was like, now we know he was an entertainer, he was on TV, he just bullshitting. This is a serious position and he's doing all this. Fuck Trump. Hell no. Nobody want to vote for him. But I mean, he was in there for 4 years.
And he crushed. He kind of crushed.
He did his thing. He did his thing. You know, whether we like it or
Dude,
not.
listen. What do you think about him getting going up like 12 points on the black vote in the last 2 weeks?
I mean, you know, again,
That's pretty crazy.
I'm not into politics.
What made him go up 12% or like 12 points? In the black
I don't
community?
know. Really.
You think it was just that indictment?
I just don't. Well, you know, I mean, him with a criminal record.
Yeah.
Hit Renaissance with us.
Yeah, right. Like now,
Like shit, he got a mugshot too,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I can relate to this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at his mugshot. He got one too. He the president.
You never know. We could be cellmates one day, dude.
Right.
We could be trading six.
Right, right. Yo, give me a Lucy.
Well, listen, dude, the guy, an entertainer to say the least. He's always entertaining. But here's the thing, though. I guess because I fall on the right side of the fence, I guess. But like the things that he says, they don't offend me. So like it's good for me, right? Like because I'm not offended by it. Matter of fact, I kind of agree with some of the shit he says. Like I agree with this, even though I know it's batshit crazy.
Right.
Like I know this is a wackadoodle thing to say. But come on, dude. We're all thinking it. Let me read it to you really quick. I don't know if you saw this or not. Former president, this is coming from USA Today. Former President Donald Trump recently gave a glimpse into how his next administration would urge law enforcement to handle shoplifters if he wins the White House in 2024. He says by shooting them in the store, quote, "We will immediately stop all of the pillaging and theft." Very simply. You rob a store, you fully expect to be shot as you are leaving that store. He said Friday. Like, who's going to fucking shoot him?
Now, let me ask you this. If people take his word on his advice and go out there and start shooting motherfuckers, should he be charged with inciting a riot?
Oh, dude. In this one, in that particular case,
I mean, because there's some
there are some dudes that will. What he said does it. Oh, go ahead, play it. Yeah, I want to hear it.
We'll get out within minutes, and our nation in one day will be an entirely different place. There must be retribution for theft.
Oh, keep going. Oh, is that it?
That's all it recorded.
Ah, damn.
You see him? There must be retribution for theft. And him saying that,
dude, somebody's gonna do it.
Pop, and then I can see it now when they interviewing the shooter. Because
I'm telling you what, dude.
Trump told me to do it. He said there need to be retribution. Dude came in the store. He put a bag of chips in his pants, and I blasted him. Fuck him.
Yeah. Give me back my potato chips.
Right. He wanted some Lay's. I laid him down. That's crazy.
It is crazy. I think he's referring more to like what's going on in Philly. Have you seen that last week? Where like 200 or 300 people, dude, they all got together through some kind of internet site, and they're all like, dude, we're gonna hit downtown Philly tonight, and like 300 people. No, it was like 200, right? It was like 200 people.
I can check. It was quite a few.
It was a lot. And they just went and just started ransacking all the businesses. You haven't seen that video? She's like, "We eating tonight.
Yeah.
We eating tonight.
Okay, yeah.
We eating tonight."
Philly is just
like that's why he said that. That's why he said
2 or 3 stories going on in Philly.
Right, because
Philly crazy.
I know they had the journalist that just got shot and killed there too.
I'm like, hey.
But like they were doing this in L.A. L.A. was just keeping it. We talked about it on Failure to Stop, but L.A. was just keeping it tight-lipped. Because they were doing the same thing. They were getting together in these little internet pages, these little WhatsApps, and then they were getting 40, 50 dudes, and then they'd go and hit like these big retailers and wipe them clean. Target being one of them, some jewelry stores and some higher end stores.
That's crazy.
And and so anyway, it was coming into the light of that. But then the USA Today article, they came out and they talk about. We will immediately stop all the pillaging and theft. Very simply, if you rob a store, you can fully expect to be shot as you're leaving the store. His comments drew applause from the members of his party inside the Anaheim convention, and he loudly said, "Shot!" again for emphasis. Trump's remarks came as he is facing 7 lawsuits, including blah, 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 blah. But these words were his most provocative in calling for the crime of retail theft to be punished. With being shot. His words and shoplifters also came days after he called for an Army General Mark Milley, one of the top military officers in his master, and be executed for what Trump described as treasonous phone calls to China. He says the things that we all want to say, though.
But can you imagine you you going for a job at a retail, at a mall, at a store, and on your application it asks, do you have a concealed carry permit? Have you been trained in firearms? You will open carry.
But you know how much, you know how many people would stop looting stores? They get a lot better of not getting caught.
Yeah, well, yeah. 'Cause, I mean, you think about it. You walk in a store and you see people, the cashier and managers, workers walking around toting open carry. Yeah, you ain't gonna want to grab nothing and run out.
That's how I want my school teachers too, though.
Hell no,
man. You imagine them kids walking around and
they can't. No, I got nieces and nephews that's still in school. My kids they in college. One in college, the other one graduated from college. But I wouldn't want teachers, man, because I worked in the school system. I've been around some teachers and they're fidgety. They're good. I'm serious. Fidgety. They're fidgety as hell. Kids get to fighting. I'm looking at them to help me. Shit, they hollering and screaming worse than the kid that's getting their ass whooped. And I'm like, no, I don't want them.
That's why my brother just started teaching. He said,
around and shoot me in the ass while I'm trying to break up shit. No, I don't need no teachers having no guns. I'm sorry. Give them some more money though. Put money in their check. Yeah, but not a Glock. Okay, they need a check, not a Glock. Okay.
All right, check, not a Glock. Yeah. Yeah, and I think once you give them a check, then there's got to be a higher standard for teachers too. Just like they want higher standards for cops, I think teachers have to do the same thing. Background checks like crazy, polygraph style shit.
Definitely. And then, especially, because if you think about it, what is the one crime that most teachers that you hear in the news or as a law enforcement officer that you've ever had to respond to? Not a teacher fighting a student.
Probably
not a teacher. Exactly. Sexual misconduct with them students. Now, I'm not going to lie. Some of them girls, I ain't going to say some, a lot of them girls, because I've been in all the schools, working in schools. Them girls, what they dress, they don't give a damn about the damn
and if that you shouldn't be allowed to dress distracting in the school.
Right, but see, they gonna
how you supposed to learn?
They gonna break the rules. The girl, I don't care, teacher see it, and if it's a female, she come out there with the titties hanging out, and a male principal or teacher say something, then it's sexual. No, you have to go get just like how when we as police officers male, we get a female, we ask for a female officer to come to do a thorough good pat down search so we won't have that shit, them accusing us of improperly touching them. Same thing in the schools. Yeah. And when you get them girls come out there, they don't care. It's written in paper. It's written on the paper what you cannot wear. And them girls will come wearing the opposite. The Daisy Dukes, titties, where you can see they got a nipple ring. You'd be looking like, damn, is that a nipple ring? You won't,
damn, dude.
Is she too young to have a nipple ring? What the fuck?
Imagine just being such a shitty
they have
parent.
that shit. They have that shit, and it's hard for them teachers. Them teachers, the administrators. Oh, sure. I would not.
I don't know how anybody does it. It's lawless. It really does seem lawless. There was a video out on the interwebs this week where this dude, this girl was yelling at the teacher, and she threw like a projector or something at her. I saw it on TikTok, man. I was like, what?
Yeah. But see, and that's my thing. Them kids get rude like that. And you imagine a teacher gonna be like, "Well, fuck you." That kids come up.
Dude, like the kid in the YouTube video. Yeah, bro. Like, do you have the YouTube video of the YouTuber getting shot?
And see, that's crazy.
Yep, let me pull it up.
That's crazy,
dude. But look at so you feel me here on this one. Trump says shoot all the looters as they're looting, and they won't loot anymore.
Right.
Bro, I'm so for this kid getting popped in the stomach for the dumb shit he does. So I went and looked at his little YouTube thing, the YouTube channel that this kid has, which is called Classified Goons.
Yep.
Bro, I only got through 2 videos, and I was so annoyed by this asshole. I was like, I was thinking in my brain, man, I hope somebody shoots this guy for doing some dumb shit like that. And guess what?
He did.
It
popped his ass.
Absolutely.
It was hilarious because he, and the guy just shot him. He didn't do it for malicious intent. You know what I'm saying? He didn't he didn't like put the gun up to his head. Right. He didn't cap him off, double tap, none of that. He just he said what he said, move away. The dude kept getting up on him. It was basically like an assault.
Dude, like in a society where we're all about like anti-bullying, this guy's like the pinnacle of a bully.
Right. And he was, the guy was
the
tall.
Fucking nerd alone.
He was bigger than the guy as well.
Sure.
So yeah, he pulled that gun out, pow, hit him one time. Oh, but why you shoot me? Yeah.
Oh, Drew Breezy says in the chats that the girl threw a chair at the teacher. Yeah, man, it freaking knocked her right on her ass, dude. It was crazy, dude. Oh, I watched this YouTuber get shot real quick. Let us know in the chats. What do you think? You don't have to agree with us. Let us know in the chats what you think.
I was glad he got off.
So these guys, these classified goons, that's what they do. They do these pranks. So here he is doing a prank.
You don't fuck with nobody in front of Popeyes, man.
Look, this kid looks scared. Pause it real quick. Dude, this guy, look, dude, this guy, he could tell he's probably got some Asperger's, maybe like some little autism, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like some, one too many vaccine cocktails. And he doesn't want to be bothered. And this dude is tall. He's getting right up in his grill. He's got this phone up in his face. You've got this other homeboy behind him doing I don't even know what, and he's starting to bombard him. The guy's got his arm up like stop, like get back, and he's holding a bag of Chinese food. It looks like Chinese food. You know what I mean? Like those big brown paper sacks.
It's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious he's at the food court in a mall.
Yeah.
You know,
that looks like that Mongolian barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
They stand right in front of Popeye's chicken. You know?
Oh, so you think
you gonna fight? You gonna fight if you in Popeyes? You at Popeyes?
Right, so he's got that Popeye. He's gonna defend it to the death here. Yeah. But this dude is like all up in his face, backwards hat. He's even walking like a bully. He's got his hoodie on. Hoodies are menacing. Some people say that they're not. They are.
If you got it on top, if you got it over your head and it's at nighttime with a mask on your face, hell yeah.
All right, so this guy's got a backward hat on. He's got a menacing black hoodie on. Just kidding there. Damn, he's trying to push him away. He's like, get away now. The kid's walking away. He's retreating. Yeah. He's got his head over his shoulder, though. Like, what's about to happen? Right. What's about to happen?
So what was he supposed to do? Take off running? Fuck that. Man, I told you stop, leave me alone. You keep moving out the way. You continue.
Oh, we're not going to play him getting shot?
Play that.
YouTube cut it off.
No. Are you serious?
What?
Yep.
Damn you, YouTube. Man. Anyway. I mean, he's sly about it, too. Like a little tiny...
He did. He reached in the pocket. He didn't have it in a holster. No. He didn't have it in his, like, belt loop or nothing. He pulled the shit out of his coat.
Looked like
wow! And then stuck it right back in there. I was like, damn.
Like a little two-shot Derringer that a prostitute carries.
And he did not drop his Chinese food at all. He had it in one hand, reached in, pow! And put it back in there.
Dude,
hurting that thing.
Look, man, yo,
you normally don't laugh at somebody getting shot, but that shit was funny. That shit was funny. You don't laugh at nobody getting shot. You like that, but no, when you like, and got him. If I was there, I'd be like, "That's what your ass get." Somebody call EMS for this fool, but that's what your ass get. I would have shot you too, but I'm black. I would have went to jail. They would have carried my ass to jail.
The cops just come and shoot you.
You know,
dude, it's so funny where you, and he shoots him, and he's just kind of like, "Now what?" And the YouTube guy's like,
yeah,
can't believe you just shot me. You know,
I got a gut shot. I'm about to bleed out. Somebody get me some help.
Yeah,
dude, he didn't even he didn't try to run or nothing. He stood right there.
Shit.
You know?
Stand your ground, dog.
Yeah,
stand your ground, and that's what he did. Dang. But here, look, I'll read this. This is from the Daily Mail. Moment YouTube prankster Tanner Cook's stunt goes badly wrong when shopper he is targeting pulls out a gun and shoots him in the chest. And then his hospital picture, he's even got his stupid faux hawk with his pedo mustache, and he's like this. He's like from the hospital bed. I feel somebody needs to shoot him again, dude. This little asshole.
But see,
didn't learn his fucking lesson.
See, he didn't learn. He should have got charged with something. But then all he's gonna do, he's gonna take it. I guarantee it. He's gonna take it.
He's gonna make
this video, and he's gonna try to glorify it and get more followers.
Yep.
Let's just say if he had 100,000 followers, now he's about to triple it. All because hey, I got shot. And he already said he's gonna do it again. That's not gonna stop him from continuing to do these pranks.
See? Like I've seen them where they go on the hood. They'll go in the hood and they'll like flex on dudes.
Yeah, and dudes be chasing their ass. You know, we're just playing, man.
Yeah.
See, there go the camera. And that sometimes get them off because they be like, oh shit, it's on camera.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't need no evidence. That's evidence. If I pop your ass, I might have to go pop that damn cameraman too. And get the evidence. Yeah.
Speaking of people getting shot, I've got my shirt on by Red Pill Threads. My Hillary Clinton Kill Crew t-shirt. Big shout out to
Is she running for president?
Red Pill Threads. No, she ran her mouth on Twitter a bunch, or X, formerly known as Twitter. But I just thought it was a cool looking shirt, and he sent me a bunch of shirts. So it's got the kill crew. So Hillary Clinton there. Video shows Tanner Cook, 21, who runs the Classified Goons YouTube channel, harassing Alan Coley. At least the media is calling it harassing. You know, as he picked up a food order at Dolestown Center Mall in Sterling. Damn, I really wanted. Oh, this is in Virginia. I think got strict gun laws in Virginia too. I thought. No,
what?
I thought Virginia had like pretty strict gun laws.
It's not as strict as like New York, but they pretty much they're solid.
Somebody in the chat says, "Was that a no scope kill?" Yeah, maybe. Well, he didn't die. So, Cook can be seen following Coley around the mall while thrusting his phone in his face as it plays the bizarre phrase, "Hey dipshit, quit thinking about my twinkle." Hey dipshit, quit thinking about my twinkle multiple times on a Google Translate app. What a fucking weirdo. Yeah. Coley backs away from Cook and tells him to stop 3 times before trying to knock the phone away from his face as the YouTuber continues to advance towards him, which we just saw. It was at this point that Coley's stunt went badly wrong when the delivery driver pulled out a gun and shot the YouTuber in the lower left chest. Dulles Mall YouTube prankster shooting. This is, I guess, yeah, this is the never be seen. This is the footage on Daily Mail. You can see the whole video there. But yeah, here he is, Cook in the, doing his little stupid little hand signal. You know, Cook was fighting for his life following the shooting and spent several days in intensive care after the bullet pierced through his stomach and liver. Well, the prank was worth it. Now you get to piss out of a colostomy bag for a little while. The shooting sparked panic as the shoppers fled what they feared to be a mass shooting. As police officers pinned Coley to the ground and arrested him, he was charged with aggravated malicious wounding, use of a firearm in the commission of a felony, and discharging a firearm inside of a building. But last week, Coley, who was a licensed to carry concealed weapon, was found not guilty of aggravated malicious wounding in the shooting after he said he was acting in self-defense. He was found guilty, though, on lesser charge of shooting into an occupied dwelling, but a judge will hear arguments to set aside this conviction. And yeah, I mean, if you're getting threatened in a building,
exactly.
I don't know. One of Coley's defense attorneys, Adam Pulliard, said that his client felt menaced by the 6'4". Yeah, you're right. The height of that dude's definitely going to play into it. Yeah, because I mean he towers over him.
He was towering over, and his proximity. He was too close to him, and putting the thing falling in his face. I mean, it was it could have been a gun. He didn't know. I mean, it was like a black case, a phone. He could have used that as whatever, but. Yeah,
So Cook testified last week that he tries to confuse the targets of his pranks for the amusement of his online audience. He said he doesn't seek to elicit fear or anger, but acknowledges target often react that way.
But see, here's my thing.
Shut the fuck
exactly
up.
About you didn't anger. If the guy reach out to grab your phone to push you away from him and he turned and walk away, then okay, you know what? Prank's over. He didn't go for it. Move on to the next one if that's the case. But you continued on trying to bogart and bully this dude, and he got your ass off of him real quick with a bullet. Yeah. What one was it? It had to be a 9mm. You think a little 38, little 22 or something?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like a 380 or something, you know?
You better be glad that we didn't shoot him with a big-ass gun. 357.
Just Dirty Harry's it. Boom! Just blows his whole chest out.
And see, that's the thing. He was so close. It was like that. What is that? 3 yards out. We on the range.
Oh, yeah.
3-7. He about 3 because he just the way he just smooth. I wish I could see the video. He was smooth. He just holding his Chinese, didn't drop shit, didn't turn the bowl over of lo mein over or nothing. He just reached in there, pow, and put it right back in his pocket.
Oh, I love it.
It had to been a Glock because he didn't have time to take the safety off of it.
Oh,
it had to be a Glock.
I wish I have to watch the video again to see what it was. I'm hoping it was a Derringer. All right, here's another story. It's from WECT6 News. WECT.com. Man shot himself while handcuffed in police custody. It's from Fayetteville, North Carolina. North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation looking into an incident that happened early Monday morning when Fayetteville police say a suspect shot himself while in their custody and in handcuffs. That's embarrassing. We've all done some pretty embarrassing shit, like let people run from you in handcuffs.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, lost your handcuff key.
Let them you search their ass and then they get down to jail and still had dope on them. You ever had that happen to you?
Oh, yeah.
Shit. That's the embarrassing.
Well, I wrote about it in my book, but I have one story in my book where I get a girl down to the jail and then she pulls a gun out of her hair.
Damn.
A little 2-shot Derringer out of her weave.
I bet y'all tackled her ass, didn't
I slapped the shit out of her. I slapped the living shit out of her. And the gun went sliding across the floor and all the criminals were like looking. And I ran and like rugby dove onto it like it was a rugby ball. It was crazy. Officers responded to shots fired notifications from a shot spotter in the 6900 block of Cliffdale Road. I used to live over there when I was stationed at Fort Bragg. Officers say that they arrived to find a man walking through an empty parking lot. They detained the man and began investigating the incident. During their initial search, they found a firearm. Further investigation revealed that he was a convicted felon. Wow, which resisted. That's, you think that if you do a bunch of loud shots and, throw the gun away quickly. While handcuffed with his hands behind his back during a secondary search, police say the suspect was able to reach for a second firearm concealed in his pants pocket and shot himself.
While handcuffed.
While a convicted felon.
He carrying 2 pistols.
Dude, I got 2 guns, one for the each of you. There can be a situation where the person being arrested is wearing really baggy clothes, said Eddie Coldwell with the North Carolina Sheriff's Association. They may have on a big sweatshirt that covers their back pockets. The pants may be baggy. All the things that make it more difficult to make 100% sure you found all the weapons. The average viewer is going to think of a rather large handgun, a semi-automatic or a large revolver or something like that, Coldwell said. But when you look at the Derringers and other .22 caliber pistols, these guns can be very small. Fayetteville police said officers began life-saving measures immediately and requested medical personnel to the scene. Artist 29 was life-flighted to a hospital to receive treatment. He is currently in critical condition. I wish I could say thoughts and prayers, but honestly, we could use one less felon breathing in our clean air. So
I
wish nothing but the worst.
People make mistakes.
You.
People make mistakes. But you know what though? There's gonna be some soft-hearted, tender-hearted people out there.
Bleeding hearts.
That's gonna say, "Oh, mental health," and I guarantee. Tell me, I'm lying.
No, you're right.
They gonna blame it on. Oh, he needs mental health checkup. We all have mental health. It's just how we manage our mental health. You know what I'm saying? We all have mental and physical health. Like physical health, if you don't eat the right things, if you don't exercise, if you don't, to get your vitamins and all that good stuff, your body will shut down. If you don't work your brain, keep your brain occupied, or read and study and pray and meditate and all that other good stuff, hey, you can have mental breakdowns. We all, again, it's how you do your mental health. Like for instance, you do this every day, then you got your business, which some days when you for your mental health, you take a week and go travel, like you went to Florida and then you came with your boys and y'all was in Maryland and stuff. You came back refreshed. I know you was tired as hell last week because you was gone traveling and doing all this.
I take all my mental health out on my wife.
We see you got 5 kids. pull out.
I take it all out on her,
But it's how you manage your mental health. And when you got guys like that, sometimes, it could be deeper. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, because I got some family members they ass crazy, and you
they like shoot them up crazy though?
No, they ain't shoot them up crazy. They just crazy.
What we're talking about here is some shoot 'em up crazy.
Well, I got some cousins that would. They would.
But your family keeps it in check.
Yeah, because we'll tell them we'll commit your ass quick. We'll get your ass committed quick. But again, everybody has mental health issues. We just, we have to. You got to work on that shit. If you see somebody doing some crazy shit, check them. But you got to watch them too, though. You got to watch them because people sneaky, man. There's people out there be like, yeah, I'm all right, I'm good. You be like, all right. And then in 5 minutes, that shit happened to me. It happened to me. I talked to a guy at a damn convenience store over there on Rock Quarry Road, right up from when we was at Southeast Station.
Yeah.
Talked to him. Everything was cool. Not even 10 minutes. I'm going out towards Southeast Raleigh High School. His ass walked and was on the bridge, about to jump off. And luckily, when I heard the call,
I think we should respond to some of those and just you know how you get the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
See you at the crossroads.
but we got him. We got him off. But he was about to kill his
damn.
damn self, man. But mental health, man. People with guns,
Gets them every time, bro.
But what can you do about it, though? What can you do about?
It's your
people
responsibility.
like this?
It's your responsibility.
Because it's obvious the person that got the felony don't give a fuck about.
I don't give a shit about
having
this
a felony.
dude's fucking mental health. It has nothing to do with his mental health. If you look, I've had some crazy breakdowns. I've seen some crazy shit.
Right.
I've been stretched like the tightest rubber band. I pretty much live like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't have any felonies. I don't walk around with 2 guns blasting them off in the air.
Right. But that's because you are afraid of prison. You don't want to go to prison. These guys don't give a fuck about prison.
I don't want to have butt sex.
Right. Because your mullet will attract.
Bro, if I get arrested with this mullet, I'm getting so much butt sex.
Look, you going to have to be a white Muslim. When you go up in there, you're going to be, Allah, Allah. I can see you with the, what's name? You'll be calling Ashley. Send me some bean pies, baby. I got to keep them off my ass.
Some bean pies? That's how you do it?
Yeah.
So you're shitting yourself all the time?
Get you a file and razor sharp your teeth. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. I'll chainsaw your dick. You want me to suck your dick?
Yeah, I feel like you've done a lot of thinking about this.
No, I know. Hey, I got family that been to prison. Shit, I ain't. I ain't saying I got a perfect family, but I got.
I wonder if people that have been to prison get tired of knowing that that's what everybody thinks. As soon as you say I've been to prison, the first thing I'm thinking, I would never say it, but the first thing I'm thinking is, man.
Yeah, somebody.
I wonder
got
if they
you.
got.
You was either the prey or you was the predator. Yeah. You one of the two.
Yeah.
But
I think I could go 10 years without sticking my dick in somebody else's butt.
I can't do it.
You do it before 10 years?
I can't do it. I can't do it at all.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I could.
I
don't want to say never.
If I had to do time, I'm going to tell you, if they were like, hey, Derrell, you're going to prison.
For life.
How long? 5 years. Let's say if they give me 5
Yeah.
years. I'm going to go there. I'm going to pick out 2 people.
Okay.
I'm going to find the biggest inmate, and I'm going to smash his head in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's going to get you 10 years.
No, it won't get me 10. It'll put a little,
Yeah, it could be a little
I might go an extra year or 2, but I'm going to smash his head in front of all the other inmates. The other inmates going to be like, damn, this dude, that's the biggest, strongest dude. And he came in here and he just damn near killed him.
What if you try that and he just obliterates you and then rapes you?
No. That's what. Hey, I'm gonna go hollering monkey. I'm gonna be on his ass. If I have to bite like Mike Tyson, everything. I'm gonna get him. He going down.
Damn.
And then if not that, I'm gonna take out a CO.
Really?
I ain't gonna kill him, but I'm gonna get him to where when they gonna put me in isolation. Yeah. I'd rather be by myself talking to imaginary friends than to be out in general park.
Dude, I'd make me a real hot imaginary friend.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be talking to myself. I'll be doing crazy shit. They be like, that motherfucker crazy. Don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And then just imagine now, especially if we were to go now,
yeah,
and they find out that we were,
cops.
Yeah, exactly. Prison, if you was law enforcement, okay? If you was law enforcement, y'all listening to this, and you in your car right now, and you about to pull somebody over, do not whoop their ass. Do not take nothing that don't belong to you. Do the right thing, because if you go to prison, they're going to fuck you.
Yeah. Catherine Smith says that these jail tips are very useful. You're welcome, Catherine. That's what we do here on the show. It's all about educating and informing. You know what I mean?
That's right.
We're just showing you how to protect your ass.
That's it.
And because you know what? Going to prison is a pain in the butt.
That's it.
It's our new poster. It's going to be our new poster. Today's show brought to you by ghostbed.com. That's the reason I can't go to prison, because I can't sleep without my ghost bed or my ghost bed pillow. Do you think they allow ghost bed pillows into the jail? Or does everybody have to have the same pillow?
Man, I don't think they get pillows, dog.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What, you just sleep on the mattress?
Some of them don't even have mattresses.
Stop.
I'm serious. Some of them, man. Look,
Yo, I'm not going to jail then.
I'm serious. I started out in law enforcement. I was a deputy sheriff, and they started me out in the jail. I had to start in the jail, work in the jail. And, man, sometimes it'd be like a tier of 100 guys. And sometimes when they don't have room, they'll put 25 guys in there. It'd be beds for 100, but they have 125 guys in there. And these guys are laying on the floor. They'll give them a sheet. Now, yeah, they have a sheet to cover up, but a lot of them don't. They run out of mats, that pillows. Them guys don't have it. Shit, you'll see them take their clothes, take their shirt and button their shirt up.
Yeah.
And put other clothes in it to make a damn pillow.
Man, I'd be like reeling and dealing for shit. But yeah, I mean, that's why I can't go to prison, because I can't sleep without my ghost bed pillow or my ghost bed. And right now, Ghost Bed's offering 40% off across the board right now with promo code Wolfpack. It's the Halloween season. Get you some sleep that's so good. It's literally scary. Woo. Go to ghostbed.com/Wolfpack. And that is the gift that just keeps giving and giving and giving. Check it out. We also got factormeals.com, promo code Wolfpack50.
I need me a Factor meal.
Yeah, we need to get some more Factor meals up in there. I need to reach out to our agent lady and get us some more Factor meals. And them things are so good. Actually, I had the bacon ranch chicken again today.
What?
Yeah, man. So go to factormeals.com and meal planning to the next level. That way you don't have to do all the meal planning yourself all week. Gives you a little bit of extra time with your loved ones. And the way the grocery bills are, the gas bills, and everything like that, Factor Meals is actually more competitive than the grocery store. By the time you take into account the hour that you want to spend grocery shopping, the gas that you're going to take to get there, all the energy to cook it, the electricity and everything like that, you could have had a fresh, never frozen meal. It can be calorie conscious, protein heavy, gluten free, whatever. There's 300 menu options. You can meal plan to the nth degree, counting your macros and your micros and all these things. These are prepared by by chefs. You put them in the microwave, 2 minutes, and you got you a badass meal. Go to factormeals.com and use the promo code Wolfpack50. We got a mama who ain't playing. Speaking of mama who ain't playing, my wife just came in here and brought me some wine. Appreciate that. Crime fighting. This is from Fox News. Crime fighting mom tracks down alleged thief. Helps land him in court with one simple tactic. Where's my bike, Dave? Where's my fucking bike? You fucking asshole. Where is it? Mom, Fiona Bateman, wrote on a protest sign. She didn't write all that. She just wrote, where's my bike, Dave? This is hilarious. This is a determined mom in the United Kingdom, in the UK. So she made a sign that just says, where's my bike, Dave? She held it up in front of her house for like days and days. Bateman said that the suspect, Dave Seeger, 49, stole her son's mountain bike from their garage in 2021, which she said was captured on her neighbor's security camera. Months later, Seeger was accused of stealing 8 other bikes in the area. Bateman said that posts on local social media groups erupted with claims that Seeger was behind the crimes, but when she went to the police, there wasn't really much going on. The mom took matters into her own hands, tracked down Seeger's home in Whitney, and picketed outside for 3 days with a sign inquiring about the bike. Locals rallied around her mission to bring Seeger to justice, including members of one of the local Facebook groups meeting her. Could you imagine if the Wolfpack did that? Like if all of our fans, like if one of my kids got their bike stolen and we all just
somebody stole his skateboard. Somebody steal one of Duke's skateboard. We'd be out there
picketing. Yeah.
His neighbors, his other neighbors would be mad.
Yeah, go back to fucking skateboard, dick.
Hey, man, we need them to shut the fuck up. Give it back to them.
Dude, look at this asshole. He was accused of using bolt cutters to steal the bikes, which ranged in value from a few $100s to a $2,500 electric bike. Seeger avoided jail time when he was sentenced on September 15th. Instead, he was given 2 years imprisonment, suspended, and ordered to complete drug rehab and thinking skills programs. No shit. That's diabolical.
You know so?
Thinking skills? That, man, boy, the UK, the Brits have a real way of making you feel inadequate or retarded. You know what I mean? They're like, you can't even think right, dude.
But see, she said not only her son's bike, but this motherfucker, 8 others. And the police there haven't done anything. Damn, really? I mean, if he been accused and there was 8 others, why could they haven't go knock on the door and even just do a consent search? Hey, you have a problem with us checking? I mean, whatever. I mean, something.
Dude, and Fiona Bateman, she's cute, dog. She's cute. She gets a little bit angry in this quote. She says, "Where are the bikes, Dave? How about buying my son a new bike? We can't afford the 400, 500, 600 pounds to replace it," she continued. "He stole, so my son has to walk now. But that's okay, just as long as Dave doesn't feel aggrieved." Man, hell hath no fury than a mom scorned. Here's a picture of fucking dumbass Dave stealing 2 bikes. What is this asshole doing with 2 fucking bikes at the same time?
Right.
Secret tonight.
He's Debo. He like DBO Friday. give me your bike.
Give me your bike, bitch.
He Debo'd him. Damn.
Sager
He got away with it.
Yeah.
He got away with it.
Yeah, now all he has to do is stay out of trouble and go to rethinking classes. Fuck you, Dave.
Stealing
Fuck
kid
you,
bikes and
Dave.
shit. Them bikes ain't cheap
What a
either.
loser.
Shit.
Dave, you're a loser. If you're listening to this right now, you're a loser. All right, let's go on to this one. This is getting to be quite wild. This is 2 in 1 week. I wonder what's going on. One in Philly and one in Baltimore, but 2 openly woke LGBTQ plus anti-gun, pro BLM, just all the things, living life, like all of the virtue signals possible, both getting shot to death by the same people that they are kind of protesting with. So this dude is all for LGBTQ plus. He's a journalist, reports on the LGBTQ plus. He gets killed by an LGBTQ plus man chick that shoots him like 7 times in his house or something. This was from the Inquirer. And then the Baltimore one, we just did the breakdown on that, but she was like, soft on crime, BLM, everybody's safe at my house. Those signs that white people put out. Would like even you being like the nicest dude ever, if you went and knocked on the door, they'd be like, call the police. They'd be like, there's a black man at my door. You're like, bitch, you got a sign that says if I need something.
Right.
Like it specifically says if a black person needs something, I can knock on your fucking door. Now you're calling the police on me.
He's too black.
We meant like the the yoo-hoo colored ones, the watered down blacks. We don't want that dark skinned shit.
The mellow yellow guys. We didn't want the dark Coca-Cola. So he don't look like Mountain Dew.
It's like the
Pepsi.
That's like the worst kind of snitch, right? It's like, hey, if you're black and you need some water, you need a place to live or cuddle, you need a safe space, come knock on my door. The minute you knock, they're like, yo, there's some strange minutes. He's got a gun too. He's got a gun. And the cops show up thinking you got a gun and everything. But she got shot by this dude who literally got out of a 21-year murder sentence. He got out in 7 years. 2 weeks prior to that, goes and breaks into a house, ties the man and the woman up, rapes the woman, douses them both in a flammable substance, and lights them on fire. We broke it all down on Friday. Right. And then this guy right here, he yeah, and I think it's like right now, like the newest news from this morning, because this happened at 2:00 in the morning. But in this morning, he had made a complaint on Facebook that some fucking weirdo, like I said, some man dude, who calls himself like the Queen Devil or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Kind of threat Lady Diabla, the she devil of the streets, this trans person. And then he threatened him. That's what he put on Facebook. Kruger was a former city spokesperson. This has come from the Inquirer, who advocated for more support for some of the city's most vulnerable residents, including the homeless people, people in addiction and LGBTQ community. He worked for the city of Philly for about 5 years, overseeing the mayor's social media platforms. That's what happened. He saw one too many DMs, and the mayor was like, Silencio.
It's time to go.
Silencia.
Damn.
So he's acting as the communications director and spokesperson for the city's Office of Homeless Services. Mayor Jim Kennedy said in a statement that he was shocked and saddened by Kruger's death. Josh cared deeply about our city and its residents, which was evident both in his public service and in his writings. His intelligence, creativity, passion, and wit shone bright in everything that he did, and his light was dimmed much too soon. Just because it's Philly, you know what I mean? Like that's where that's where they did the cracked bell thing. So I just felt like I needed to read it, like a Philadelphian back in the old days. He was an HIV positive, and he fought to break the stigma around living with the virus. Ew. Is that part of the stigma when I go ew?
I mean, my thing is, I look at Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson came out, 1991, 92, that he had HIV. And 32 years later, he's fat. He has all these businesses. I mean, he's doing well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the stigma of people nowadays, I mean, even on television, they have HIV commercials.
Right. Oh, all the time.
All the time.
Is there that many people that have it?
It must be. Because, I mean, they advertise, shit. I thought, I was like, well, women need tampons. They be always talking about the damn wings on on tampons and shit, That was a big thing. Now, condoms, they have condom commercials.
Yeah.
But that HIV commercials, man, they talking about the pills, and I'd be sitting there. I'd be trying to listen to some of these words, some of the medicines, because, there's medicines out there that can help with ADHD, and it'll help if you HIV positive.
I think it's all poison, dude.
You were like, damn. And you don't want to be that type of person, somebody, what kind of medicine? I don't want to be the same type of medicine as HIV medicine.
Everybody thinks you're on the AIDS, but you're trying to fix your ADD.
Right. They were like, what's wrong with you, man? I got the bubble guts. My stomach fucked up,
You got AIDS,
but
bitch.
you taking HIV medicine and shit. You're like, huh? Because,
Dude, listen to this. For a period of time, Kruger was homeless and experienced a crystal meth addiction. He wrote that he relied on sex work and his Christian faith and the kindness of others to survive. What? Bitch, no, he didn't rely on anything. He relied on crystal meth. Mm-hmm. And you don't just get off of crystal meth either.
Damn, no.
Somebody's hunting him down. I bet you he got into some more drugs, couldn't pay for it. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Make no mistake, he said, I would not be alive today and living the life I have were it not for the charity and good works of human beings. Well, now you're not alive because of the bad works of human beings.
Look at the cutie cat.
Oh, yeah. Where's the cat?
Oh, shit.
Kruger was never shy about his hardships and was outspoken on social media, challenging city leaders and fellow journalists alike to be better in their response to and reporting on various crises. How about just be... Doesn't sound like you've got any room. No, you have like zero leg to stand on to tell other people to be better.
Right.
You're a fucking dude prostitute that does meth.
Damn. And you on them drugs. He on them drugs. That type meth too.
Crystal meth too, right?
Fuck a horse. They sleep with anything, anybody. Yeah, to get another hit.
Gaping beeholes.
Oh my God.
He was real with you. You always knew where you stood with him. No, I never met somebody on meth that's real with you. Yeah, they're always, they're like, yo, hey, if I got this gift card, will you give me $25 for the gift card? Hey, I'm at the grocery store. I need you to put money on this gift card. Yeah, you're like, bitch, yeah. You back on that heroin, ain't you?
Man, and you know what? Us being from Johnston County, we have the most, I think we've had the most meth labs.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
There's a lot of meth heads in Johnston County. I mean, we hell.
Yeah, but Johnson County is also like the biggest county in North Carolina.
It is one. Yeah.
And there's some outskirts.
too.
I get lost in Johnson County sometimes. Like there's some of these back roads.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And who knows where they go?
Yeah.
Who knows what's back there?
Hillbillies.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The
like,
country. If you look at, man, you ever seen the show? It's a reality show, The Moonshiners, where they be doing illegal. Man, where you think they shooting in North Carolina?
Oh yeah,
It's North Carolina.
in Appalachia.
They're not in Tennessee, Kentucky, Mississippi. No, their ass is in North Carolina. You know, man, I tell you. And then that's the funny thing. You know, when I watch television, I'm a fan of Andy Griffin. Remember Otis? Otis used to have a steel and shit, and Andy would go bust up the steel. Didn't even carry a fucking gun or nothing.
Yeah,
to bust up a steel.
Right.
Come on now, really? That's some crazy shit.
Times were different back then. You didn't think about hitting a police officer back then.
No.
It's not like today where the police, like, everybody wants to try a cop.
Everybody.
That's what's crazy. As much as cops shoot people, like, you would think people would be like, maybe I want to stop fucking with the police so I don't get shot.
Right. I mean, the thing, I know compliance. Everybody always say, hey, man, just do it, you know.
Just comply.
Don't argue with them. If you're going to write me a ticket, just write. I would always tell officers, stop asking people if they know what you pulled them over for.
Yeah.
They got a clue what you pulled them over for. They already know. But you don't quiz the motherfuckers. You don't ask them, hey, you know what I pulled you over for?
Ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies.
Right. And I'd be like, well, you going to write me anyway. You know, I'm like, you know, no.
I like to give them a chance for an excuse, though. I'll say, Officer Tansey, Raleigh Police Department, reason I pulled you over is because you're going 60 and 35. Is there any reason why you were going 60 and 35 today? And if they were like, yeah, my grandma, she's on her deathbed, I'm trying to get to Wake Med, I'll be like, all right, fair enough. Here's a warning. See you later.
Nope.
All you had to do is give me a excuse and I let you go.
Nope. Oh, fuck that.
You don't?
Hell no.
Dude,
because
I
you know
give
what?
everybody
No,
warnings.
I'm going to tell you why. Because motherfuckers get long-winded. They'll give you a damn sob story.
I know, I
you'll
love
feel
that.
like you need to pull out a violin and start
I
playing.
like that. I want to hear their life
Fuck
story.
all that. I ain't got time for that shit. No. Ma'am, I pulled you over because you was going 65 and a 35. You have your vehicle registration, insurance, and license. And once I check, if your shit clean and you was cool, I'm going to come back. Man, I'm going to give you a warning today, okay? Just slow down, all right? Thank you. Have a good day. And I'll leave like that.
I want to hear an excuse. I want an excuse. I'm about to shit myself.
Because my thing is, if they give you the excuse, are you still going to give them a ticket?
Dude, I've gotten some. I never do. If they give me an excuse, I let them go.
Because 9 times out of 10,
I've gotten some good ones.
You already know when you pull that motherfucker over that you're going to write them a ticket. You're going to give them a verbal warning or written warning, or you going to let them go?
No. I always pretty much give warnings.
A lot of us already.
Oh yeah, I'm always like, I'm going to give this dude a warning. I mean, but I gave majority of warnings anyway. But I love the excuses, man. Like one dude told me he was like 16, and I was like, hey man, listen, any reason why you're going 45 and a 25? And he was like, my girlfriend's mom just went to the store, and I think I'm about to get some head, and I'm just trying to get over there before her mom gets back.
I had two crazy ones. I had one where the lady, when I pulled over off of Lake Willow Road, has pulled over by a Grocery Boy Jr. Yeah. As I was walking up to the car, she had on a skirt, and she had reached under her skirt and was pulling her panties off.
Oh.
And I got to the car, and she looked at me, and I said, ma'am, are you all right? She said, I gotta pee, officer. I gotta pee bad. And I'm like, oh, you're not about to go on yourself, are you? She said, I'm almost. And she had already took her panties off, had them in her hand and everything. And I was like, well, I stopped you because you cut off that car back there, and the car ran off the road. So I had to basically, come check you out and see if you was all right. So I already knew that was probably what it is. She had to pee real bad, so she was just trying to get in. That has happened to me. That has happened to me. I had to shit real bad. And I went cold.
Right.
On 40. I was going about 70. Lights, the camera started and all that shit. Once I hit 70 miles an hour, I ain't give a damn. I had to shit. And I wasn't going to shit in these stores or convenience stores. I was heading back to the station.
Yeah.
So I understood what she was, you can't hold it. You got to go and, But I just told her, I said, man, let me see your driver's license. I ran it right there beside her.
Can you just pee on my chest?
It was good. I wanted a golden shower. I gave her, and she was cute too. I was like, damn.
Well, did you say, well, listen, I'll let you go, but let me take those panties?
I need it for evidence. I should have just opened the door and said, go ahead, pee right here. I'll block so nobody can't see.
And that's how you go to jail in 2023.
And lose your job.
That's how you lose your job. Well, listen, guys, we've got some exciting news. Wednesday for last call, we have special guest Ken Shamrock, Kenny from the block. Ken Shamrock, OG UFC champion, WCW wrestling champion. Yeah, got him on as special guest. And we've got a meetup in Florida, October 26th, Thursday night, and the 27th. Looks like it's getting bigger and bigger and cooler and cooler. I am in personal contact with all the Shamrock's people. We're trying to do something special for some first responders. I don't know what we're pulling off, but it's starting to look like it's starting to look promising, right? It's starting. The wheels are starting to really move. I mean, we talked about 4 or 5 times today. October 26th, we're going to be in at Island Girl Cigar Bar, Jacksonville, Florida. Friday night is the fight. And then next month in November, there's a lot of you that already have tickets for coming to see us in November. Jay Derrell and myself will be at Instill Distilling Company on Saturday night, and Drew Breezy and Vinny Montez will be at the Badges and Boxes thing in Albemarle, North Carolina. Badges and Boxes on Facebook if you want to go see that on Saturday. But then everybody on Sunday is going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, or in Cary, North Carolina at Uncle Jesse's Saloon. Jay Derrell and I will be opening up for Vinny Montez. So you can do both shows Saturday night at the distillery at Instill Distilling Company, and then Sunday will be in Raleigh, or you can go to Albemarle and do the Albemarle thing over there and then meet us. So 2 meetups, basically 3 meetups in the next 2 months. One More and I'm Out of Here podcast. Anti-Hero podcast will be here in November. What? Anti-Hero podcast, conservative ants will all be at the the meetup in Florida too. So if you're a first responder in the Jacksonville, Florida area, if you want to get down to Jacksonville, Florida, and you want to get a chance to hang out and meet Ken Shamrock and be with a whole bunch of other first responders, stay tuned for that. But we'll have Ken Shamrock on the podcast.
You know Wednesday. What? I like Ken Shamrock. I liked him when he was in UFC. When he went to WWEF, whatever, I did
LGBTQ.
Yeah, I didn't really care for him on that show because he was knocking motherfuckers out for real. WWE.
Really? What was his move? Did he have like a signature move?
Well, in WWE,
like Stone Cold him or Diamond Dallas.
I mean, he came over with a name already, so you know what? He didn't have to start.
But I mean, did he have like the DDP?
I don't even think he had one. I don't think he had one. I think he came in with that name of MMF. UFC, MMA. He was an MMA fighter, so he didn't have that. Didn't have to have a signature move like the Rock Bottom and the Stone Cold Stunner and all that mess. But yeah, I liked him when he was doing that. I mean, because he old school Shamrock. Yeah, I like to slap him. He old now. Shit.
Dude, have you seen him?
I think he's still jacked up.
He's still jacked up, dog. Yeah. He's jacked. I'm afraid to talk to him on podcasts. I don't want to get worked. We also
get him to come support the veterans show.
Listen, I'm in like big contacts with them, so I think there's some other things in the works here. We might be doing a live show from the weigh-in, possibly. Might be emceeing the event. I don't know. Should be pretty rad though. So hope to see some of you guys there representing. There should be a lot of first responders. Already got up with Jacksonville PD boys and St. Johns County Sheriff's Department. They're getting the word out. Starting Wednesday, they'll be passing out some flyers to the boys. Inviting some folks, so that's going to be really great. And then Diesel Jack Media, Nick Palmashano, they're working on a new series, and so I got to play an acting role in that. I think you're going to get an acting role in it too, maybe in December. playing a cop, but that's been pretty fun. So stay tuned for that. And we got True Crime Tuesday tomorrow night. Get ready. It's going to be Jonathan Bates with Jay Rama. And they've got something really special for everybody, for myself, Eric Tansey, and the always hilarious, the very funny comedian, Jay Derrell. Guns up, giddy up.
See ya.